Hello, it's Dale here. Today I'm doing something a little bit different from previous. I'm just doing some experimenting. I follow a lady called Kate Thompson and watch some of her videos and things, and other people do try all these things, but I'm just looking at using some stencils, and I've taken a couple of her stencils. There's a lace one, and that's one that I've got, but you have other stencils, trying some different ones, and I'm putting them through onto with joining compound, which is quite like a bit of like a 3D type of effect. And here I've used cardi paper, and as you can see I've put some different layers, and on the top is another stencil that I really like, which looks like that. It's a lace one, and then I've layered up and built it up. So I've done another one here which used one of these stencils. It's one that looks like it's very hard to show the stencils, and they will stick together. So it looks like this on the base, and then I have coloured it and used the other one on the top. So I'm just going to show you very quickly what I've done. Here, we'll take another one that I've got here, and just a little bit. This one is on tissue text. This here is another piece of cardi paper, and I'll just do a little bit here to show you. It doesn't really matter if you've got a nice textured stencil, whatever you've got, cut your own or whatever. And this is joining, it's called joint compound, and many uses other than what I'm doing. So I'm just doing a little bit here to show you how I'm putting this down. Get back into here. And then there it is there. And I'll dry this one a little bit. I've made a bit of a mess with it, don't worry about that. Just get it dry. Usually you leave it overnight, will dry, but drying it with a heat gun. Like watching grass grow when you have to do this. I want it to dry enough to show you what I did next. This gives a nice little dimension. If you look at this one while I'm doing it, you'll see those layers of the little the shapes through the stencil, and then I applied some colour. Now this might be a bit messy, but I don't want to be doing that for ages. So what I've got here is some distress ink, and I just need to take the plastic off that one and just drop a few bits. This is spiced marmalade. And this one is tea dye, because I've only got 3. So I can see a little shopping expedition coming on. And this one is fired brick. And then I will spray it just to move the colours around. Now you could use other sprays, other things like that, but these really working quite well. And I'll just dry them a bit. Obviously I'm working faster than I did when I've done the others. I haven't had time to think about it so much. And let the colour oozing through. Into there, and then I've got some distress oxides. I'm still learning to play with these, but they just put a little bit and see what happens when they start to run into. That one is spun sugar. I've got a few of these, so it's hard to know which ones to play with, but this one is spiced pumpkin, and you see. if you like me, and this one is wild honey. So once again, I'll disperse the water with water and let them run everywhere. Now, not much time to show you a lot more here, but I'll just dry them up. Look how lovely those colours are and how they'll change a little bit. So just a little bit here. And just let them all dry. You can leave them overnight. You get different effects. So come back to this one here, and then I got this stencil. Waited and it was all dry and ready to go. Playing with these same oxides and distress inks. And then I put this stencil on, put the compound through that again, and added more colour. And then over the top where it's raised, I've just taken a tiny bit of Lumiere Sunset Gold and just touches up those edges just like so. So there you go. If you're playing with these sorts of things, remember you can use any of your waxes or any of your metallic paints or any other sprays that you've got. So I just hope that's giving you a tiny bit of an idea of what I'm playing with at the moment. So see you again next time. Bye.